Alright guys, so we're out here in Bangkok photographing on the streets of Thailand. Me and my friend Aldiar, we decided to make this video because I wanted to go over my process of why I think street photography is super important for us, the filmmakers and the storytellers. That's it. Let's go. Do you think it's important to tell what camera this is? Should I tell him? I've basically gaff taped it all over, but it says FujiFilm X-t20. It's a very old camera of mine, digital, kind of like a film, especially with the film simulations that you got. And what I like about this is the fact that it's got a manual lens, 25mm full manual, so I don't have to hassle with the autofocus. By the way, I also forgot to mention that this got a little built-in flash, so I think that's gonna help us out in the nighttime. We're not too far away from the place we're staying at, and the reason for that being I really want to focus on something that's comfortable to me because I know this area already at this point. Whenever I'm out street photographing, I like to start with something that's simpler to photograph, like not necessarily people, but some random shots of me or my friends or something that's easy to photograph, so that I get into that mindset, into that groove, and whenever I'm out on the streets later, I already know that this is easy. Like, I know how to press the button, I know the settings and all that. It gets easier later down the road. A couple of photos on my way here. Oh, they're all probably blurry as today. I'm mainly using my LCD screen because it's a tilt screen, so basically it means that I can shoot from the hip. And mostly I've been shooting a lot of the people from the hip today because whenever you do this, it's kind of weird, like you have to be up close to person. It feels intrusive to me. See, nobody knows. I pull up, do this, go away. That's it. It's called Marine Department. This is a pier, and so what we're now about to do is hop on the next boat, but our main goal is to go to another station. Chinatown is going to be the next station.
How do you like this place?
I like the light. I'm not liking the place too much, to be honest. Yes, we should probably start moving towards that way. Yeah, I think the whole reason why we're doing this today is because for us as filmmakers, I think it's important, and I've mentioned that in the previous video, I think it's super important for us to be reactive to whatever is happening in front of us. And I think, to me personally, it kind of helps me, not necessarily to be a documentary filmmaker, but like, you know, keep the eye sharp so that when the moment happens, I know how to react to it, and I'm like constantly in this mood. It's in a similar way to as when you're doing a documentary filmmaking. And so I think whenever we are, as directors, are on set, it's important to be open to see the things that are happening, not necessarily focusing only on your script, but to know how to react to a good moment. Just missed it. So that's the point. That's the whole point. And I think that's truly what street photography is all about. You're just reacting to whatever is taking place in front of you. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's 12mm. We're approaching Chinatown, and I think it's going to be really useful to be a little wider. Shall we?
Right.
This is too good. I have this deep appreciation to real street photographers because it's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable to be approaching people and photographing them. That's not necessarily street photography by definition, photographing people, but those who do it, it really feels tough to do it. And me right now, I'm definitely out of my comfort zone, that's for sure. It's a lot different from what we're used to, because what we usually do is we are building sets, directing actors, and we all have consent. And now this is on streets. You take photos of people and they don't necessarily agree. But we're now in Chinatown, and I think it's gonna get a lot more crowded, and it's gonna get a little easier. That's why I'm on 12mm. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to get really up close. We'll see. Just got a tuk-tuk. The Chinatown is really nice, but at the same time it's a little overwhelming at a certain point.